Welcome back to Living Local. Looking to catch a movie this week. Well, lucky for you, we have Mike Schultz, arts editor from The Reader, here to tell us all what's new at the Cineplex. Hey, man,
I'll do my best. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing okay, man.
Good.
I'm doing okay.
Good.
So, welcome back to the show.
Thank
So, Mickey 17, man, let's start there.
What a hoot.
Yeah?
Did you get to see it?
I haven't. It's on my list this
Oh,
weekend.
I'm so glad, because it should be seen by as many people as possible. And it didn't make as much money as we wanted it to. I mean, it did well for an original sci-fi movie. 20 million is nothing to sniff at.
Yeah.
But the budget, it needs to make like 250 million to break even. Anyway, that's not our problem. The movie itself is fantastic, folks. This is set in the year 2054. Earth has become mostly uninhabitable, and we're trying to find other planets in the galaxy to inhabit. What that requires, of course, is teams to go out and kind of check if the air is breathable, if there are radiation levels, and what they need for that are things called expendables, which are people that they send out to their certain demise to find out just how bad the weather conditions are and how much the monsters want to eat us. This one stars Robert Pattinson as the only expendable on a ship who dies over and over and over again. And when the movie starts, we are on Mickey 17, who's just trying to get through his day. Basically, the story comes down to they imagine Mickey 17 dies, they make a Mickey 18, but 17 is still alive, and now they have to do battle. This thing is funny as all get out. It is a comedy. It's certainly a comedy, very satiric, and it's got very specific things it's making fun of. But it is really cleverly done. The effects are beautiful. Robert Pattinson, who has to play a whole bunch of different Mickeys, is just tremendous in this. Mark Ruffalo plays this kind of preening, blowhard dictator, kind of like Mussolini. Toni Collette plays his wife. I loved everything about this. It's by Bong Joon-ho, of course, whose last movie was Parasite. This movie ain't Parasite because nothing is Parasite. Well, that's the greatest movie of all time. But it's a close second, and it's just a hoot. It's playing at Last Picture House. Yeah. Please go see it, folks.
I'm so happy that it's gotten good reviews.
Me too.
And when I read your review, I was so thrilled about that because I've been so excited to see this.
It's wonderful. It's so inventive and really well sustained. The script is clever. Great actors. I got no notes.
No notes. And Last Picture House.
It's so good.
So
yes,
that's
indeed.
Important. Go see it locally at the Last Picture House. All right, for a look at what's new in theaters, Novocain.
Yeah,
dude, this trailer looks bonkers.
It could be fun.
Yes, I think it is going to be.
This could be a lot of fun. Yes, this is about a mild-mannered bank teller played by Jack Quaid, who we love from The Boys, of course. He falls in love with a fellow coworker. She gets kidnapped, unfortunately, during a bank robbery. He goes to save her. He has no credentials for that job at all. But the interesting thing is that he suffers from a genetic condition, which means he can't feel any pain. And so basically he goes to save his gal and gets in all sorts of trouble with the people who have taken her away. But he also has the fact that he can do anything to his body in kind of gruesome ways.
It's a very clever movie.
It looks clever. It could be a one-joke kind of thing. Sure. I'm a little worried about that. I do love the fact, though, that he does, he can't feel pain, but he's not invincible, which means he could actually, die at some point and just not realize that he's fatally injured. Yeah. So I'm curious to see how they work that out. It could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for this recently when we went to see. Well, I can't remember what I saw, and I was like, I've never even heard that this was oncoming. So I was very excited.
Yeah, it looks like a hoot.
Novocain. All right, so Black Bag, Steven Soderbergh.
He's back.
He's back.
He was here 5 weeks ago.
Yes.
He was just doing this with the same screenwriter. This is crazy. Yes, Steven Soderbergh, a wonderful director who we've loved for decades and decades, is making a spy versus spy movie, much like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, about two government agents who are married. They find out, though, that there might be a mole involved in their company, and someone's selling the wrong secrets to the wrong people. It looks like it might be Kate Blanchett. And so Michael Fassbender his new assignment is basically to spy on his wife. As we mentioned 5 weeks ago, Steven Soderbergh, screenwriter David Koepp, they came out with a fantastic ghost story called Presence, which did not stick around anywhere near as long as it needed to.
It didn't.
I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they just don't sleep or if they film things simultaneously. What's going on? But that's a lot of talent. Michael Fassbender, Kate Blanchett. I know Pierce Brosnan is in this. To add to the British spyness of it all, you better get Pierce Brosnan. And it's got Naomi Harris. That's a lot of good people.
And it looks great.
It does look like a lot of fun.
When I first saw this trailer, before I saw from director Steven Soderbergh, I was like, oh, Guy Ritchie.
It does look Guy Ritchie-esque, absolutely. But it looks like it might be Soderbergh getting back into his Ocean's 11 kind of period with Maybe fewer jokes, but similar style.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
That's a good weekend for me.
Yeah, that is going to be a good
I've
weekend
had worse. Seriously.
Well, let's take a look at what Mike reviews was Mickey 17, which you really love.
So
Go
good.
check
Yeah,
that out.
a lot of fun.
And new in theaters is Novocain and Black Bag. And Mike, thanks so much for
Always
being
a pleasure.
here, man.
You
Yeah.
bet.
You can read Mike's movie reviews online at rcreader.com. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.